You love your dog, right? Of course you do. But here's a question most of us don't stop to ask. Is love alone really enough to make your dog happy? You're watching Pawfect Family, where we turn scientific facts into everyday wisdom for pet parents alike. Today we're digging into what dogs truly need from us. Not just belly rubs and treats, but real, science-backed care that helps them thrive. Because sometimes, even with the best intentions, we're accidentally stressing our dogs out or leaving important needs unmet. But the good news? Once you understand their world a little better, you can create a life they'll love almost as much as you love them. Let's get into it. Dogs are not just furry little people. We adore our dogs like family, but we often forget they're not tiny humans in fur coats. They've evolved with their own instincts, behaviors, and social needs, and those don't always line up with how we live. For example, many dogs were bred for jobs like guarding, herding, or hunting. But now, we expect them to be polite, quiet apartment buddies who happily stay home alone for 8 hours while we go to work. That mismatch can create a lot of frustration for both of you. The reality is, when a dog's basic needs aren't being met, they don't get moody. They get anxious, bored, destructive, or even aggressive. Not because they're bad, but because they're trying to cope in the only way they know how. What your dog really needs. It's more than just love. Pet welfare is framed around 5 key needs: a suitable environment, a proper diet, the ability to exhibit natural behavior, companionship, protection from pain, injury, and disease. Let's unpack a few of those. Environment. That tiny flat you live in might be cozy for you, but if your dog doesn't have enough space, stimulation, or a quiet retreat, it can seriously impact their well-being. Social life. Dogs are pack animals. Leaving them alone for long hours isn't just boring. It can trigger separation anxiety, depression, and behavioral issues. Dogs need companionship, whether from humans or other dogs. Exercise and stimulation. Some breeds need hours of physical activity and mental challenges. Without it, they'll find their own entertainment. Chewed chews, shredded sofa, that's a bored dog at work. And diet. Around 1/3 of dogs are overweight or obese. That puts them at risk for arthritis, heart problems, diabetes, and a shorter, less joyful life. These aren't just boxes to check. They're essential to your dog's happiness. Love isn't enough when behavior is misunderstood. Dogs bark, chew, dig, growl, all completely normal behaviors in the doggy rulebook. But when we misunderstand these, we sometimes try to shut them down in ways that are unfair or even harmful. Things like bark collars or punishment-based training don't solve the problem. They suppress it and often make things worse. Instead, the key is to ask, why is my dog doing this? What are they trying to tell me? And let's talk about growling. It's not rudeness, it's communication. If you punish a dog for growling, you're basically saying, "Don't warn me next time, just bite." That's a dangerous message. Want to learn how to spot those early warning signs? We cover that in our video about dog body language, including tail positions, facial expressions, and more. It'll help you understand your dog's emotions long before anything escalates. Dogs and kids. A relationship that needs supervision. Dogs and children can form amazing bonds, but they also need help understanding each other. Young kids especially don't pick up on the signals dogs give off. A wagging tail doesn't always mean happy. A dog lying on its back might be saying, "I'm scared, not rub my belly." And unfortunately, statistics show that children, especially boys under 9, are most at risk of being bitten, often on the face or head. That's why supervision is non-negotiable. Dogs and kids should never be left alone, no matter how gentle your dog seems. Make sure your dog has a safe space to escape to, like a bed or crate, and teach your kids to respect it. Stress, anxiety, and the quick fix trap. Life today is busy, loud, and chaotic, and your dog feels it too. Long work days, overstimulation, or understimulation, and too much alone time all add up to stress. That stress can show up as barking, aggression, bathroom accidents, or destructive chewing. Some dogs even suffer from separation anxiety or noise phobias like firework fears. And just like people, they might need professional support to feel better. That could mean a vet, a behaviorist, or both. There's no shame in that. Just like with us, mental health matters. Street dogs, welfare, and global lessons. Let's zoom out for a second. Around the world, street dogs face a different kind of struggle, finding food, avoiding danger, and dealing with human hostility. But programs like Trap, Neuter, Return help control populations in a humane way. They also remind us that dog welfare isn't just a personal issue. It's a community responsibility, and it comes back to the same core truth, whether pampered in a city flat or surviving on the street. Dogs deserve more than just love. They deserve understanding, respect, and care that meets their needs. So the big question was, is love enough? And the answer is, love is a great start. But for your dog to truly thrive, they need more than cuddles and snacks. They need enrichment, exercise, routine, and, most of all, to be understood. If you found this helpful, give us a like and hit subscribe for more research-based insights into your pet's behavior and care. Do you have questions about your dog's behavior or how to meet their specific needs? Drop them in the comments. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching Pawfect Family. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those brains buzzing.